Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I will do the range test for this NIO ET7. Today is extremely hot summer day. The outside temperature is around 40 degrees Celsius. That's pretty hot. That's as hot as oven. My skin is burning now. Alright, so in order to do this test in a more fair way, so we just got our battery swap to the older one. That's the battery at the power swap station is not 100% charged. So it's around 90 or 93%. For today's range test version, the CLTC range is 675 kilometers with 100 kWh battery. Of course, the CLTC range will be different. It depends on what kind of tires and wheels you put on. Alright guys, so we're going to charge the car to the 100%, use our NIO app. But first thing, we need to plug into the charging spot here, and then we're going to scan this QR code. So we just got our car charged to 98%, and so the NEDC range we got 664 here. It was 665 kilometers before at 98%. So this car, the total range could be 670 kilometers. And also the destination we are going is called Dongyang Highway Service Station, and the distance is around 110 kilometers. So we are going from Hangzhou to here, and then on the way go back to Hangzhou. There is one thing need to be noticed here. The altitudes of these two places are different, and it will impact the battery consumption significantly. So we travel all the way to there and back to the Hangzhou to minimize the variance. As you guys can see, the outside temperature over here. See, you guys see that? So now it's 43 degrees Celsius. That's extremely hot. Wow, so for the AC here, I just turn on AC to 23 degrees over here, both front and the back. So I'm going to put the air vent speed to 3, and I will put on the eco mode, especially during the hot day. So it's very big challenging for ET7 for all the electric car, and I provide huge power for the air conditioning, for the AC, so to cool the cabin, the temperature down. So that would be big challenging for ET7 if the temperature is too high. So the system will consume some part of electricities to help the battery to maintain the battery the certain temperature level. So that will be also the huge electricity consumption for the ET7 for the battery part. And also this one also going to affect the range as well. So let's find out this ET7 in this extreme hot summer day, the performance of the range. Alright, let's get started. We got 661 kilometer range remaining here when we arrive at Yiqiao station. And we will take notes for every 30 kilometers driving. Look at me guys, it's pointing us the direction. This little thing is so interactive, I like it. Alright guys, finally we get on the highway here. So we're going to merge to the highway now. Alright, so the speed limit over here is 100 kilometers an hour. So I just drive along the 100 kilometers. And also it's on the eco mode here. Yeah. And I will turn on the LCC function on. So this one allows you keep driver within the lane, and also follow the speed here, follow the speed we set it before here. So it's unlike the ES6. So ES6 could do automatic navigation on highway. So that one, which means so the NOP, so that one is going to follow the navigation we set it here, and based on the high definition maps, it drives on the speed limit here. So that's pretty good. And also the NOP could detect the slow vehicle ahead, and then it's going to overtake the low speed vehicles. That's a very good feature. I think the ET7 still needs a way for some OTA upgrades to enable this function. For the ET7 and the current stage, so the NAD, so the NIO Advanced, the autonomous driving platform, so that one is still not available yet. I'm so expecting the NIO like NT 2.0, the platform. There were so many like autonomous driving hardwares and the cameras, the sensors, and also this one got the ultra long range, the LiDAR sensors. That's going to be helpful. Alright, we reached the first 30 kilometers trip. The CLTC range got 627 kilometers remaining here. So the CLTC range consumption is 37 kilometers. Then we can figure out the discounted rate is 81.08%. If we want to change it to another lane, so we can just do it from here, like this. You turn on the signal, and then it's automatically like merge the lane for you and speed up. I think that's pretty fast. After 60 kilometers of driving, the CLTC consumption is 78 kilometers, so the discounted rate is 76.92%. Wow, such a hot day, man. You guys see the temperature outside now is even reached 44 degrees Celsius. That's crazy. Wow. Can't survive without the AC. Finally, we reached our first 90 kilometers trip. The CLTC consumption is 119 kilometers. Then we worked out the discounted rate is 75.63%. Very quickly, we will consumed 166 kilometers of the CLTC range for the actual trip 120 kilometers. So the discounted rate is 72.29%. Alright guys, finished. We nearly here. We got 1 minute away and we can see the sign. That's the service station sign. Alright, Dongyang service station. There'll be traffic ahead, isn't it? In this service station, there was the NIO power swap station, I think, if I'm right. Yeah, the head is Model 3. It looks, this color I like it. It looks pretty good. And right here, so we will go to like all the charging stations, and also we will go to that one, NIO power swap station. So finally we arrive here, and then later we all the way heading back. As you guys can see over here, so we will got like 483 kilometers range remaining here, and we will drove the 1 hour and 38 minutes here, and we will got 35.7 kilometers. We drove that distance, and so the electricity consumption here is 18.3. Yeah, the average electricity consumption is like 18.3 kilowatt hour. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent performance, as we turn on the AC all the times, and also it's very hot temperature. So right, for this trip, so we consumed nearly 25 kilowatt hour the electricities here, and 87% for the driving, and 6% for the AC, and 2% for the battery, like temperature thermostat the management here. So, and also 5% for others. So when we arrived at the highway service station, we were driven 136 kilometers. The 181 kilometers of the CLTC consumption. As the result, 75.14% of the discounted rate. As we can see here, the outside temperature still got 42 degrees Celsius. That's pretty high outside. Alright guys, let's get off the car, and then we're going to check the charging station over there. That's the public charging station. And we got a Tesla, I think it is Model 3 over there, and also we got a NIO. Yeah, that one is ES6. Model Y, I think that's Model Y, and also we got the NIO over there. Alright guys, we are now heading back. So as the map here we can see, so probably we're going to drive 1.5 hours again, and 115 kilometers. So at the destination we've been able to get the remaining range 307 kilometers. Alright, let's get started. outside temperature even hotter, even worse now. It's 44 degrees Celsius. That's pretty insane, man. Alright, so other things remains the same as before. So we've set up to 23 degrees Celsius for the AC and the air vent speed, and at the level 3. And we will put on to the eco mode here. Yeah. Alright, let's get started. Here we go. After a short break, we have consumed 11 kilometers of the CLTC range. In order to do these tests in a more convinced way, so we don't count the 11 kilometers into the result. Right, so now we are about to merge to the main road. The very good thing is for ET7, even under the eco mode, you can still it gives you the power as well. The battery regenerates. It's not as strong as the ET6. Alright, so now I'm turned on the LCC again, and then we're going to follow the speed here. Very soon we were driven first 30 kilometers, and we added up to the previous trip. We got 166 kilometers of the actual driving distance. The CLTC range is 430 here. So the CLTC consumption is 223 kilometers. Then the discounted rate is 74.44% when we reached 196, and the CLTC consumption is 258 kilometers. Then the discounted rate is 75.97%. After 24 minutes driving, the range consumption is 297 kilometers. The actual trip is 226 kilometers. Then we got 76.09% of the discounted rate. Oh guys, finally we are getting off the highway. Wow, that's pretty exhausted. Alright, we take exit. Alright guys, finally we arrived. That's a big day. Wow, as we can see from this side here, so we drove the 113.7 kilometers, and outside temperature is 41 degrees Celsius. Now it's nearly 5:30 p.m. and the NEDC range remaining here is 327 kilometers. And over this side here, we've got this electricity consumption here. So it says 14.6 kWh per 100 kilometer in the recent 100 kilometer. And also we've got this consumption distribution like this. So 83% for the driving, and 8% for the AC air conditioning, and the 2% for the battery, and the temperature control, and the 7% for others. Alright guys, come to the end. We've driven 250 kilometers in this trip, and the CLTC range dropped from 664 kilometers to 327 kilometers. But we didn't count the 11 kilometers that's consumed during the break at the service station. So the total CLTC consumption of this trip is 326 kilometers. So the final discounted rate would be 76.69%. If we take it as a reference to work out the total range, so the total estimated range of this 100 kWh battery would be around 518 kilometers on this kind of extremely hot summer day. I'm so surprised that ET7 could have done such good job, as the ET7 is a big sedan, more than 5.1 meters length and 2.4 tons weight. The battery and the motors are quite efficient. I think that a low drag coefficient of 0.206 is playing a very important role in this test as well. I'm so pleased with that performance. What do you guys think? Please leave your comment below if you have any thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe our channel for further videos. Thanks for watching today.